Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got it, it stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Kwesi, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Kwesi.
His name is Kwesi. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Kwesi!
Kwesi! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house. Speed move! Kwesi, take the snap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Kwesi!
Where is that ball going?
Nobody was little number.
Oh no!
Bring it, little man!
Cam Jordan!
I see tomorrow, Kwesi.
Kwesi's in trouble!
I got you!
He pitches into Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Kwesi.
Kwesi. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Kwesi, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a
rugged, woodsy dude.
Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
What's in the bag? A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's.
Oh, you mean the injury special? I'll play you for it. I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me.
Oh, you know my game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Oye, vámonos. Let's get it.
I got something for you, Aaliyah.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it.
All right. Yo, Stewie, winner takes the bag. You know that meal is already mine.
Golly. Right here with you. Right here with you.
I see y'all.
What's that?
Big Mama?
Made mine a double QPC, but a double queen.
All right. Now she blocked it. Sure.
It's a basket. It's a basket.
Ready?
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, Chris.
Nothing but net.
Get the injury special at McDonald's.
Cheers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine.
He's made it to 20. He's gone. Touchdown. This is it. They have to score here. We're getting underway for it. Walk-off home run. Here's a shot to the right side. This is shaping up to be
afternoon, everyone. From the show in Kingsport, Tennessee, we're ready for a whole lot of basketball over the next several days. Hello, everyone. I'm Walt Ferber along with Brendan Sweeney. Brendan, this is as good as we get. This is surely a feast of basketball over the next several days.
Without a doubt, and in the NAIA, it's not often that you get an opportunity like this to see so many teams in one venue at the same time, and we're going to get our fill of basketball over these next 3 days for sure, Walt.
I tell you what, we have an excellent ball club, undefeated Ave Maria here in game number 1 going up against Tennessee Southern. This is going to be an outstanding contest today. Tennessee Southern not chop liver themselves as they come in with a record of 5-3. So for UT Southern, it's Mike Bell Jr., DeMarco Baldwin, Jacarius Aki, Eric Robinson, and Jack Harper. For Ave Maria, Marion Barrett, Jalen White, Michael Kleckis, Jonathan Efforts, and Alex Sherwood. As UT Southern, you see, is in the white uniforms. The dark uniforms will be Ave Maria. And between now and when the next 3 days are over, we're over here on Court B, and we've got Mr. Schrey, the boss, over on Court A, and you're going to be able to watch all 20 of the basketball games here at Kingsport, and we are underway. As Ave Maria has the ball, as Barrett works the ball out, comes back to the baseline now, comes out top of the key to Klecker. Working on the baseline, it flips back outside. Shot clock is down under 10 seconds. And driving, shooting, and scoring is Alan Sherwood. Averages 11.3 points per ball game. And he gets Ave Maria on the board as we are just underway.
Beautiful find there by Bennett, driving into the paint, leaving his feet, and then just underhanded dish off to Sherwood under the bucket.
Ave Maria puts a bunch of points up. Your UT Southern, what are you doing is Ave Maria gets a quick takeaway. Ave Maria likes to push the pace. Three-pointer, top of the key, nothing but nylon for Klecker. And all of a sudden, bang, bang, you see why they're 9-0 as it's 5-0. Ave Maria with the ball as that's knocked away, and I think it's going to be another turnover as Kleckis hit that last three, as that is going to give the ball to Kleckis and Ave Maria. They work at a quick pace and work inside out very well. Inside out there, and bang, bang, that's Jalen White, who averages 12.7 points per game, and it is 8-0, and we're just underway. 18:27 to go in the first half. With Ave Maria on top, you are watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee. And we are back, and looking at it, I see why Ave Maria is 9-0, buddy. They're pretty good. We were talking about that during the break. And they're going to have to, Tennessee Southern's going to have to learn to break the pressure. As they do, they finally get a shot up, get a couple of cracks at the ball. It comes back outside, and Robinson will have it for UT Southern. And that goes to Baldwin. Good rotation, but it's under 10 on the shot clock. Basketball is deflected to Wilson, and they fire up the long shot. It's no good. Another offensive rebound. for Tennessee Southern, and bang from downtown, Mike Bell Jr. gets him on the board, and it is 8-3.
Impressive there. UT Southern doing all they can, getting extra opportunities with the basketball after missing shots, but they take advantage there with long ball from straight on.
Well, I tell you what, Ave Maria works well inside out, as that is no good. And UT Southern has it. They have a little transition available as they kick it back outside and driving from the elbow. That shot is no good by Robinson. Ave Maria comes off with it, and they have the ball in a hurry. Kleckis gets it back outside this time. The three is no good by Efforts, and a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, good work again on the boards there offensively by Ave Maria. Getting to the rebound was Jalen White. He drew the foul, and he's going to have 2 shots from the free throw stripe.
Foul against Jamil Wilson, his first personal, first team.
And at the free throw line, you're going to have White, who has not missed a free throw this year. That's the best way to give him the announcer jinx. You believe that?
Oh, wow.
So it stays at 8-3. Robinson averaging almost 13 points a game. And he gets 1 of 2. So that makes it 9-3. It looks like for the time being, UT Southern has stopped the bleeding. At the backcourt, Cochran gets the ball across the timeline, and it goes to Robinson. Robinson back to Cochran. Step back. Good shot fake. Good use of the shot fake by Baldwin. And knocked around, and Ave Maria comes up with the basketball again. As Efforts works the ball down, you see an Ave Maria player hit the hardwood, as that was Sherwood that hit the hardwood there.
Yeah, Baldwin just ran into Sherwood that time, knocked him over. Foul called by the referee. And early on in this one, haven't seen a ton of fouls called, but right there, a pretty obvious one.
You get the ball there to Sherwood, and there's not a whole lot you're going to do about that, and it's up to an 11-3 contest. That full court pressure has really been tough by Ave Maria to this juncture in time. And you keep pressure on, and that's what happens. It's another turnover.
And I think they actually did call a deflection there, so it's going to stay with UT Southern, but again, great defensive play being up in the grill of the ball handler, and it causes errant passes like that one.
A 6-0 run here in the game to make it 11-3 Ave Maria. It is UT Southern with it underneath their own bucket. And
illegal screen.
Okay. Going to give the ball back to Ave Maria.
Yeah, they called Luke Lentz for an illegal screen, moving up to the top of the key that time, trying to create space.
And Lentz picking up the personal foul. Baldwin, Wilson, and Lentz all have 1 personal foul for UT Southern. I tell you what, very crisp movement and an excellent move in the paint. I can see why these guys are 5-0 as Kleckis puts the biscuit in the basket. And it's 13-3. Ave Maria's lead is surged to 10.
Yeah, Kleckis, beautiful footwork in the paint that time. Uses the half spin, easy baby hook to the rim.
I would hate to have to be an opposing coach and figure out how to stop these guys. And working around the corner, that shot is up and no good by Robinson. Coming down with the ball is White, and I think that may have been from Knoxville about where that one was shot. That's no good by Efforts, and a turnover coming back the other way. We'll give the basketball back to Ave Maria.
Yeah, I like the shot attempt by Efforts there in transition. Obviously a shot that he likes to take, and one of their more prolific shooters from deep anyways. But then when Tennessee Southern gets the rebound, pressure in the backcourt causes a travel, and we've seen that from the start of this one. Turnovers galore for UT Southern.
Already the 4th turnover for UT Southern in the contest. Ave Maria has not turned the ball over at all. Good ball movement as that comes back to Efforts. Good ball rotation. White goes in the low block. That's some good UT Southern defense. But Barrett gets down on the hardwood, and that is going to be UT Southern's basketball. I like the way this UT Southern team plays. They are a blue-collar team, no doubt about that. We're going to have a short timeout now here early. 13-3, Ave Maria is up. 14:57 in the first half. You're watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee. Back at the Convention Center in Kingsport, Tennessee, Ave Maria with the basketball under their own basket as Kleckis has it. And that was shot thrown up at the last moment of the shot clock, and thought it had a prayer for a little while, but it doesn't. And we've talked about Ave Maria's defense, but UT Southern coming up with a big stop. But that dead ball allows the press to be set, but that's the way you break it. You take it the distance, and it is up and in by Baldwin. And that makes it 13-5, so Southern is fighting back here in game number 1.
It'll be important for UT Southern to keep doing that type of thing out of the press, getting the ball down the court quickly with 1 or 2 passes.
So the ball now is Mickle. Mickle outside to Efforts. I have heard an anachronism in the game. That's a baseline 3 that is money by Mickle. The teams that press don't necessarily like to be pressed.
Yeah, and we haven't seen UT Southern put a press on Ave Maria at this point, so we'll see if that does happen at some point. But right now, Ave Maria using that pressure, and it's been working out well for them.
And that ball bounces out of bounds as Ave Maria making a substitution coming into the ball game is White. For Ave Maria, ball will be put in as it comes into Ryan Dunn. Oh, great move in the low blocks, and the score is Reyes, who averages 5.1, and that'll make it 16-7. And up and down, I thought might possibly have been a walk by Jalen White.
It looked like right before he came down, he released the ball into the defender's leg and then bounced out of bounds. But it was very close. I agree with you, Walt.
Ave Maria gets it, and a good use of the shot fake. And a nice intermediate shot there by White, who has 6 points, and it's now 18-7. As a good job of press breaking by Baldwin. And a great offensive rebound. Maybe Baldwin should have pulled up a little sooner. And that's the way to get a possibility of an old-fashioned three-point play as Baldwin took it strong to the hoop.
Yeah, Baldwin's been the most effective at the basket so far for UT Southern. He is the top scorer so far, and he's got 4 for the team out of their 9 points.
Bradley Michael picking up the personal foul. That's his first. Baldwin averaging 13-3, and he is having a very nice night as he starts this off. His leading scorer, that's 5 points for him in the ball game. Comes back on the near side. It goes to White. White kicks it back outside. I think it may have been tipped, and it was, so Ave Maria is going to get the basketball back.
Yeah, I think UT Southern's defense in the half court has really improved since the start of this one. They have been definitely hounding passers, and they've been in the passing lanes as well. We've seen several deflections on passes.
Pablo Hernandez in for Ave Maria. Yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. As White drives, and that's going to be a foul on Southern. No, it's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, called another illegal screen. So we've seen that call made twice now in the game, one by each team at this point. So Alex Sherwood called for the illegal screen.
And once again, the press is on. And that is broken as they get the ball down to Key. Good ball rotation. Key gets it back, and a fadeaway on the baseline is no good by Bell. And going the other way now is Jalen White for Ave Maria. Strong drive to the bucket. Stop and pop from the elbow. In, out, and in by Bennett, who averages 23 points a game, but that's his first, and a takeaway that is no good. And Southern has it going back in the other direction. Drive on a shot fake goes out of bounds as Cochran lost it, but I think it was touched last by Ave Maria, so UT Southern will get the basketball back. 4 games on this first day today of the show. As that comes into Reyes, and I thought maybe contact on that shot by Cochran, but Ave Maria has it. And the physicality is picking up just a little bit as that was no good by Lance Rawls. Long throw down, good use of the shot fake. Quick ball movement by UT Southern. Working on the shot and a great pass in the low block. And everything but the finish for Daniel Reyes. And the foul is going to be called. It looks like it's going to be Kleckis, I believe. Nope, it is going to be Alson pick up the personal foul, his first personal foul.
Yeah, you're right. Physicality certainly picking up. We saw block shots on both ends, and now on this side, the foul called on the attempt at the bucket by Daniel Reyes.
Reyes, a 72.7% free throw shooter on the year, misses the first one, as Ave Maria has him doubled up at 20-10. One more shot, the second one is up, and that does not happen often when Reyes misses them both. And Ave Maria a chance to extend their already somewhat substantial lead, and Ave Maria is going to have to burn a timeout. 11 minutes, 16 seconds to go here in the first half. 20-10 Ave Maria. I'm going to break now. You're watching the show from Kingsport on SESN.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee. A lot of stats. The one that I don't think surprises me a whole lot is points in the paint. As Ave Maria up 8-2 in those. Well, too many white shirts there, and it's taken away by UT Southern, and the three-pointer bang by Key is good, and it's a 7-point lead now for Ave Maria. A good comeback there by Southern.
Great start out of the timeout. Get the ball off turnover and then miss or knock down a triple.
No good. Coming out with the rebound is Robinson. A little bit out of control by Baldwin, but there was a lot of blue shirts in the neighborhood.
Yeah, there was a gaggle. Three or four back on defense there. Baldwin has it go off their hands out of bounds, so at least they keep possession.
I like it when you can work gaggle into a broadcast. Yeah. That's as UT Southern has it, and a step back three-point shot is no good by Baldwin. Ave Maria has the basketball. Klekus in the low block, and he's going to be going to the free throw line.
In transition, Ave Maria, I've noticed that throughout this game, they love to score the ball in transition, and White that time straight down the floor, coast to coast, tried to finish the bucket, got the foul.
Some problems for UT Southern now. That is DeMarco Baldwin's second personal foul. And that is good, and Jalen White is heading close to his average already. He's got 7 points, averages 12.7 points per contest. He has the second one, and the second one is up, and his second one is good. He's 3 of 4 at the line for the ball game. That puts it back to a 9-point advantage at 22-13. Working hard is Robinson to get the ball over the line. Another turnover for UT Southern. They put a lot of pressure on you. Seeing the sliver open, and that is Efforts, who drives, shoots, and scores. 24-13, and let's see if we can't put a little mustard on that one. That was Baldwin that was going to try to throw it down. They do maintain possession. Open three-point shot. Weren't late banking hours for Key. Ave Maria has the ball. And White goes. A strong drive to the basket and another foul. Ave Maria going to send 3 new players into the game.
Yeah, they just over these last several seconds, they have dictated the pace again, and that's what has gotten them 4 straight. And now the foul called on the floor and an inbound, an opportunity to extend that lead even further to 13 or 14.
Key picking it up. That's his first. And I can see how Ave Maria can average 90 points a game. As they get it inside, a good defense by UT Southern. Good rotation. And a three-pointer from the wing. Nothing but nylon for Mike Bell Jr., who's got 6. And it's 24-16. Here comes UT Southern.
Yeah, it's certainly important to get Bell Jr. involved, averaging 15.5 per contest coming in. He's the leading scorer for UT Southern.
Ave Maria turns it over. They have not done that much here this afternoon, and UT Southern on a roll. That long shot is no good. Coming down with a rebound is Ave Maria. Trying to get the lead back to 10. A little bit out of control on the shot, and UT Southern comes down with the ball. That is Cochran. Works the ball down. The baseline shot is in and out by Bell this time. And Ave Maria kicks it into gear. And going strong and hard to the bucket was White. It goes out of bounds. As Ave Maria continues to shuttle new people into the ball game.
Yeah, White that time going to the bucket, just lost the handle, had it go off his knee and out. UT Southern, I think they're making it tougher for sure on Ave Maria to get to the bucket, which has been, I think, the reason that the scoring has been down recently for Ave Maria. They haven't put up as much recently.
Yeah, a nice touch on that. Couldn't get the roll by Cochran, and Ave Maria had the ball. But these players have to be in excellent condition. This has been played at a frenetic pace early. And bingo, that's Efforts with his first 3. He's got 5, and it's 27-14 16, Ave Maria.
And Efforts is another guy that Ave Maria is going to want to get going. He is their leading scorer as well, 17.1 per game from the hands of Efforts.
Efforts is averaging, well, the team is averaging 91, a little over 91 points a game. So every game they have a chance to hit triple digits. And in the low block, there is the answer by Jameel Wilson. And it's 27-18.
That was a great move. Getting the ball into the post, I think, for UT Southern right now should be paramount.
But getting the ball down to the elbow is Barrett, and Barrett answers for Ave Maria. He's got 4, and it's back to 29-18. But I tell you what, UT Southern really holding close in the contest. Good passing, working the inside out. It comes back to Bell. Bell works the ball underneath, and in heavy traffic that is in and out by Wilson. Ave Maria's Efforts has the ball. He's been very effective early.
Yeah, and it's not just been the shooting. It's been playmaking, finding open teammates as well.
Yes, a great facilitator. Mike Bell Jr. works off the screen. The 17-footer is good. That's a way to use the screen on the high post. And Mike Bell Jr.'s got 8. And they get it a little bit closer. Good ball rotation. Driving strong to the bucket. The right-handed layup is good by Barrett, who's got 6.
Yeah, that's impressive. Marlon Bennett, he has been really good so far today, and I think we're going to see more from him throughout this one. 6 points at this point already.
31-20 is the score. And both teams making substitution, and Ave Maria almost making hockey line changes with all the ones they're bringing. They're using their depth, and that's how they can hold up over the period of time. But UT Southern, when it looks like Ave Maria's going to run away, they have made runs back. Across the timeline, it is Cochran. Cochran works on the near side. Ball rotation as it goes to Muhammad. Muhammad on the right wing, works baseline, and the 3 is drained by Key. His second 3 of the afternoon. That's 6 points for him. And it's 31-23.
Key has shown he can shoot it from deep, and he's taken 3, made 2. The third one rattled in and out, so he has been all around the rim with his long distance attempts.
And I could say this about both teams. I like the way the offense is going. You don't see excessive dribbling. It's bang, 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 bang on the passes. And it's made for some very impressive basketball. That foul is on Key, by the way, his second. Done on the near side, 3-pointer. Oh, that's nothing but nylon by Lentz. You've seen that young man, yes. And I know you've told me about how you says he's good, and he drained that one from downtown.
Yeah, the thing with Luke, he is a shooter, and he will shoot from, distance. Far beyond the three-point arc, and he hits those shots. It's not like it's out of his range, and that's his first opportunity today, and he hits it.
Didn't take him long to release either.
Nope.
Foul is going to be called. That is the 7th foul. And that is Key's 3rd personal foul.
Ooh,
and that would be a tough one for UT Southern.
Yeah, one of your role-playing shooters off the bench to get 3 fouls already. And he's been important so far with 2 threes.
White at the free throw line. He's 3 for 4 on the afternoon. Make it 4 of 5. Good, nice shooter's roll there. Ave Maria as a team shooting a very impressive 79.7% from the free throw line. And that is drained both shots, 5 of 6 at the line. So he's in double figures with 10 points for Ave Maria. And it is a 33-26 contest. breaking the pressure. It goes on the baseline. The open three is up and no good by Harper. Ave Maria comes down with the board, working the near side as Cluckus across the timeline. That is great passing, and it goes in the low post, but Russo gets the shot knocked away. So we'll be Ave Maria with the basketball and 19 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, good work by Reyes down low that time to knock that shot away.
How about a takeaway there by Dunn? And bingo! Luke Lentz has found his spot there.
He sure has, and that's the thing. You get him in transition, he gets open looks. I mean, he's almost automatic when he's open.
And it's down to a 4-point game. We've got a ball game now. Good drive on the baseline. Ball is kicked around. That is quick ball movement. The top of the three shot is no good by White. And a chance for UT Southern to get it to a one-possession game. As it goes back to the backcourt. That is Reyes. And the open look from downtown. That's Ryan Dunn. And UT Southern's not done yet. They're back to within a point, 33-32. Ave Maria burns a timeout. We're in the first half, and we got a good one. You're watching the show on the ESN Sports Network. Nice little run here by UT Southern. We got ourselves a ball game, Brendan.
Oh, we do. And, you know, it was 31-20, so this is a 12-2 run by UT Southern. And Ave Maria has all of a sudden gone cold. They haven't been able to hit shots. They've been defending really well in the half court, trying to get the ball down low. But UT Southern has done the job down there. Daniel Reyes has played really well in the post, especially with protecting the rim. And Ave Maria is going to have to find other ways to score here if they want to pull away again.
Yeah. And UT Southern putting on full court pressure of their own as he comes into White in the backcourt. Works the ball across the timeline. Lekus, who's played very well for Ave Maria today. Well, they work it back in the low block again. Little baby hook is no good. But the offensive board and getting a big finish is Barrett, who's got 8 points for Ave Maria, and it's a 3-point advantage. But still, they hit another tray here. We got ourselves a tie ball game. And Southern has been very proficient behind the arc as of late.
I will say that's what you cannot afford to do if you're UT Southern on the other end, is allow those offensive rebounds and second chance points, because those are some of the easiest buckets that you're going to give up.
As UT Southern gets it in the low block, and stepping on the baseline there was Reyes, and that'll turn the ball over. So we'll see if that is a momentum changer, as efforts will set things up on the offense. A solid drive to the basket, off-balance shot is no good by Cluckus. The offensive rebound by Ave Maria. Good ball movement. And a solid drive back in the paint. And the inside out with the tray is good by Cluckus. His second three of the afternoon, 8 points. And it's 38-32. They do inside out very well.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they've done the best so far in this game. And they had a little bit of struggles with the shot portion of that over the last several minutes, but it's coming back.
Baseline three is no good by Muhammad. And a chance to expand it, that lead back to 6. as that's bounced out of bounds, going to stay with Ave Maria. As coming back into the ball game is going to be Cochran for UT Southern. 21 seconds on the shot clock. A whole lot of basketball coming up. We got them all for you on SESN. 20 games that are going to be aired between now through Sunday afternoon. Good move in the low block, but too many white shirts under there. And working the inside out again, and they showed they're human as White misses one from beyond the arc. But they make really good decisions.
They do. They certainly do. That was exactly the correct decision to kick out to White and have him take that triple. And they get a second chance.
Outside the open three, and this time, Marion Barrett, one of the best scorers in the nation at 23.8 points per ball game. He's on that post already as he has 11. As it's 41-32, and all of a sudden we look like it may be a tie game. All of a sudden, Ave Maria back up by 9 with a little over a minute to go here in the first half.
And that's the thing that Ave Maria can do to you. They can score quickly in flurries, and so if you don't stick with your momentum, you're going to be in trouble if you can't stop Ave Maria continuously.
Good offensive board, another long shot. That is no good by Lentz this time. 18 seconds on the clock, 40 seconds in the half. Taken away, but taken back away by Reyes. Lobs the ball underneath. That was Reyes that got it, and it's high up, and Ave Maria has it. They could take the final shot if they so desire here in the first half. Jalen White with the ball. That's exactly what they're going to do with 9 seconds left in the half. That's another open three, maybe a better look, and that is no good. And we have played the end of the first half, and a tremendous contest it is. It is 41-32 as Ave Maria has the lead at the end of the first half. We will come back. We'll talk a little bit about our first half today and have the second half coming up. 41-32 Ave Maria. You're watching this show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN.
It's time.
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm Bijan Robinson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Mental health makes me a better person and athlete just because whenever my mind is clear, I perform so much better. So mental health for me is the priority because it controls everything in your body and it gives you the chance to be the best physically you can be.
My dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised or believing that men provide and they don't struggle, but we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
Our Orlando story is packed with outdoor activities and our love for nature. We knew Orlando was a great city, but couldn't imagine it had so much nature around it. Coming here makes you aware of your surroundings. All you need is a bike, so you can enjoy every part of this beautiful city while being outdoors. This is our Orlando story. What's yours?
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing. We just can't stop being American. Because since that revolution they said we'd lose, we just couldn't choose to stop being American. We put Hemi V8s back on the strip and packed 8 layers in a 7-layer dip. We're body slams and blue suede shoes, rock and roll, jazz and blues. Rockin' mullets and Rat Pack suits, even our grandmas have tattoos. We're NASCAR, rock stars, rodeo, monster trucks and power boats. Welcome to our epic show. Keep winning on Sunday, move horsepower Monday, shake the earth and carve terrain, rock the anthem like Kenny Wayne. So get out there, take your swings, burn rubber after the American dream. Rev your engines and let freedom ring. And never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco, como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, con las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete,
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
All right, boys, remember who we are and who we represent. It's not about a place, it's about a people. Yeah! And we hit the field like woo, woo, woo.
All day like woo,
all night like woo, woo.
New job like
damn.
We them boys like woo. Our time like woo.
All that's like woo. We favorite. Okay, Mom. You all right, baby?
Honolulu like woo.
Chattanooga like woo.
Downtown like woo.
West Side like woo.
Japan like woo. Brazil like woo. All day like, all night
Mental health plays a big role in the game of basketball. The preparation it takes just leading up to a game. Mentally, you have to be totally focused, totally engaged, and away from all other distractions. Because any other distractions can get you off kilter. It's very important for our team to prioritize mental health. If you have issues or problems, go speak to someone about it. Open up. Don't shy away. Mental health is the key.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero. Steal the show. Or even start a new club. You can meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
There is a moment in your life when you decide to truly live. To take that trip you've always wanted. I see now what I've been looking for. A feeling of belonging. A belonging to nature. This is a place where people and nature live in harmony. This is my Alaska story. What will yours be?
It's time. Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm scared. Cause it doesn't mean so much in the end. Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me?
Toda mi gente lo siente. 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 Toda mi gente caliente. Toda mi gente lo siente.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Hey, do you need a hand?
Every time with his team, man. All right, coach, put me on this, man.
Nice dive. Now find your rhythm.
Calm down. Ah! Hey! Okay, man! That boy lit! That boy lit!
Up. That's it. You got one more for you.
Got you. Like the headway. Here she is, guys. She's coming, guys.
Let's go.
Good morning, Emma. I'm right here now. Come on, come to me.
Turn me up, baby.
Onyedi, you're Fatani.
Boss, man, I'm turned up right now, though. Oh, you're violent, man, honestly.
Look at me. You're good.
Just don't forget what I sent you this morning. You are equipped. Don't allow anyone or anything to tell you different.
I got something for you.
One more. You can. I really got it.
Onyedi, chin up, bro. You got a goal in you, man. The left back's gas. Come on.
Oh, come on, Sam. This is looking really good.
You only got 10K left, okay? Your pace is phenomenal. Are you ready?
Camp, it's all good. Take the hit. Embrace it. You here for a reason, baby. You are here for a reason, baby.
Yes.
3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Mate, that was so sick.
Come on, Emma. Final push, Emma. Come on.
Great time.
We're back in Kingsport, Tennessee for the second half, and it's a good one here. Ave Maria averaging 90 some odd points a ball game. They got 41 at the half and a 41-32 lead. Ave Maria, Bennett with 10 points, with 11 points. White with 10, 8 points for Bell for UT Southern. And that was an entertaining first half.
It sure was, and it was a half of runs. We saw Ave Maria at the beginning run out in front, and then UT Southern put together a huge 12-2 run to get back within a point, but then Ave Maria stretched it out there at the end again.
Yes, Ave Maria coming in with a record of 9-0. UT Southern with the basketball as we start half number 2. That is Baldwin. Shaking and baking. Working inside out, and they get the ball in, and that was Wilson who got his shot blocked, but UT Southern holds on to the ball. And a nice loop pass, or the try for the loop pass by DeMarco Baldwin, and it's knocked out of bounds. And 1 second on the shot clock, so it's got to be basically a catch and shoot here. And, well, they got the opportunity as Baldwin misfires, and they get a rebound. And a new shot clock. That three-pointer is up, and that was no good by Bell. And it goes out of bounds the far side. One thing you got to like about this game, Brendan, is this is a blue-collar type game. Yeah. There's a lot of hustle. A lot of 50-50 balls and a lot of floor birds.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a ton of offensive rebounding going on. I think combined the teams are over 15 offensive rebounds in this contest, and that's impressive.
From long range, it is up and good. Cochran knocks it home, and all that work got UT Southern a tray. I tell you what, UT Southern has worked very, very solid as the three-pointer is up and in. The answer by Ave Maria's Kleckis. And it is a 44-35 contest. 18:38 to go here in game number 1 from the show. Good ball movement outside to Bell. Looped it underneath and going strong to the bucket. It's going to be no good. Coming up with a rebound, Ave Maria. And that is Barrett. And goes down, up, and in. And a foul.
What a finish by Bennett. He was pushed in the back, and to have the dexterity to just flip that ball up over the rim and have it fall in and get that bucket plus more.
And that is Cochran with the foul. And the shot is up, and the old-fashioned three-point play by Barrett. 14 points already for Michael Barrett. And it's 47-35 and back to a 12-point advantage. And what a rejection there by Sherwood. Ave Maria with the basketball. Strong drive, working inside out. Three-pointer. Swish from the top of the key. Draining that is Kleckis. And he is on fire here in the second half. 5 of 8 shooting. 4 of 6 behind the arc for Kleckis this afternoon. Kleckis with 14 points.
Yeah, Kleckis and Bennett right now have really taken charge of the offense, and they're scoring at will.
That's the way you use the fake. That is Baldwin who scores, and there is what you call a very quick answer by Sherwood.
Just fired down the floor to Sherwood, and he dunks it in transition.
You can't blink watching this game. This is one certainly worth the price of admission. Driving strong in the lane there is Robinson, Eric Robinson. And that foul is called on Jalen White. And that's his first personal foul. Baseline shot, another offensive rebound for UT Southern though. But a whole lot of defense, and they have to kick it back outside. It's going to go out of bounds, and that turnover will give the basketball back to UT Southern.
Yeah, it was Cochran that time. Just had it poked away and then tried to just push it with his hand over to Bell, but it was out of his reach and rolled straight out of bounds.
With the ferocity of the defense, the turnovers haven't been bad. It's 9 on each team, and they do not flat out miss. Marion Barrett puts the biscuit in the basket. He's got 17 points already. And it's 55-37, and all of a sudden, that is an 18-point advantage for Ave Maria.
Yeah, Marlon Bennett with that triple went over his season average at 16.8 per game. And for Ave Maria, he and Kleckis in this second half have been responsible for all of the scoring, except for the dunk by Sherwood in transition.
But everybody in the starting lineup for Ave Maria scores in double figures. Yeah. A strong drive to the basket, that is no good, but there with a strong side rebound and scoring is Wilson. Wilson's got 4 now, and it's 55-39. What it looks like Ave Maria is going to run away and hide. It is UT Southern with a little push, like this spunk.
Yeah, good defense again here. UT Southern, as Ave Maria tries to kick one to the corner, efforts his pass caught by Robinson, but he stepped on the end line. And so it stays with the Gyrenes.
That's a very unusual nickname.
It sure is. Not sure why, but it's certainly unusual.
I kind of like it. Good ball movement by the fadeaway shot is no good by White, but like good shooters do, he finds a way to have the other guy foul him.
Yeah, Robinson was in his space to take off for the jump shot, and so Wilson just, or White rather, just decided, hey, I'm just going to take the shot and get the foul call.
Robinson's first personal foul. White, a really good free throw shooter at the line. He was 5 of 6 in the first half, and now he is 6 of 7. His first points in the second half. He averages 12.5 points per ball game. 56-39, 15:53 to go here in game 1 today. And he hits them both. 7 for 8. Full court pressure by the Gyrenes. I'm going to have to find out what a Gyrene. That's going to be my goal over the next 3 days, is to find out what a Gyrene is.
It looks like it's a bulldog of some sort. If you look at their logo, they got like a dog head right above the G in the Gyrenes logo. Not sure what it is necessarily. Haven't really researched what a Gyrene is, but it's got to be a dog of some sort.
All right. We get a chance to interview some folks from Ave Maria. We'll talk about that. That goes out of bounds. I think that's off the foot of Robinson. It's going to give the ball back to the Gyrenes. As substitutions now, as it is going to be Lentz coming back into the ball game, and Reyes coming back in for UT Southern. Setting down is Wilson, and full court pressure by UT Southern.
Yeah, UT Southern needs a spark right now. They have gone dormant offensively, and they could really use.
Yeah, they have done it. We've seen it happen before, but Ave Maria has the spurtability that if you don't keep doing it, it ends up being a lopsided game. There they get a turnover. Lentz has it. A nice pass underneath. Use of the shot fake. Reverse layup by Baldwin. And everything but the finish. Efforts for Ave Maria. Drives. Shot fake. Kicks outside. Open three. Swish. Jalen White.
Beautiful offense by Ave Maria. That's Kleckis just being a playmaker, driving into the paint, and then White is wide open out there in the corner. And you see him out there. If you're Kleckis out of the corner of your eye, that's a wide open shot.
15 points for White. A strong drive to the basket. That is misfired, and coming up with the rebound is Sherwood. On a big run, Ave Maria now. Shot fake on the baseline, Kleckis. It is kicked. As coming in for UT Southern will be Key, who is in foul trouble. 3 personal fouls for him.
Yeah, a player that UT Southern feels can bring a spark as a shooter off the bench.
No good and good. As getting the rebound is Sherwood. Sherwood scores. He's up to 8 points, and it's 62-39.
Everything going the way of the Gyrenes right now. They are just dominating the game.
You can call me very impressed by them today. Driving in the lane. Good pass underneath, but there's a lot of blue shirts there. Reversal Lentz from downtown, missed one, but an offensive board for UT Southern. Let's give him another shot. Shot fake, boom. Lentz his third tray of the afternoon, and it's 62-42. That was one UT Southern had to have.
Oh yeah, that's about as desperate as you can get in that type of situation if you're UT Southern down by over 20. Get it back to 20 with that triple.
Does the answer come? That is no good on the three-point shot by Everett. But you told me coming in to look out for Luke Lentz and his long shooting ability, and he has certainly had it.
And he will take them. I mean, if you give him open shots, he's taking the shots. He's not going to pass them up. And we've seen that. Basically, anytime he gets a chance outside there beyond the arc, he's knocking shots down or at least taking them.
When you say an open look for him is a good look. And he drives in this time, uses the glass. That's what the glass is for. 11 points for Luke Lentz off the bench. And it is 62-44 back to 18 points. So here comes UT Southern a little bit. And there once again is the answer from Ave Maria. As that is Kleckis that put it up and in.
Key picks up his fourth.
And that's not good for UT Southern as Key has personal foul number 4.
Yeah, that's a rough time to be picking up foul number 4. We still got 12:58 to play. Key, again, off the bench has been important as a shooter. He's knocked down 2 threes, and so they can't afford for him to be in the foul trouble he's in.
Kleckis hits it, and he now shares the scoring lead with Bennett as each have 17. White right behind with 15. 65-44, 12:49 left, almost taken away. But Key holds on to it. That is up and no good. It's tapped around. Ave Maria with the rebound. The Gyrenes work it down, and it goes on the baseline as we have a UT Southern player hit the floor. As that's Key that's down.
Boy. They just called a foul on him. That's his 5th.
Ouch. I was looking away where the ball was, and I did not see that. But that is terrible for UT Southern, as Key will foul out of the ball game with 6 points. 2 of 3 behind the arc for him today. They'll miss that. Working on the baseline. That is crisp passing. And the 3-point shot from Kalekis is good. And we have a new scoring leader for Ave Maria. 68-44. Kalekis has 20 points.
And it's been an efficient 20 as well. I mean,
yes, it
7
has.
for 10, 5 of 7 from deep.
That is no good for Baldwin coming out with a rebound. The Gyrenes goes on the baseline, works underneath, off the glass. The shot is no good by Sherwood. UT Southern in a hurry, off the glass and in by Baldwin, who's got 8, and that's going to get it to a timeout. 11:48 to go in the ball game with the score. Ave Maria 68, UT Southern 46. You're watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN. Back in Kingsport, Tennessee, we've been treated to a dandy here in game 1. We see why Ave Maria is undefeated on the season. But I tell you what, when it looks like they're ready to run away, UT Southern is battled back. So at 11:48, I would not be surprised if they have another run in them.
Yeah, we'll see. I will say, without Key as a 3-point threat off the bench, it's going to be tough. Another thing for UT Southern to have to fight through, but they've done it so far.
But they get a turnover. That's Lentz that'll fire it up top of the key. No good, but the answer, the big fella, who is Baldwin, scores again. He's in double figures with 11 points. And it's 68-48 down to 11-20. Pinpoint passing and the reach around foul by Ryan Dunn, and you could tell from the look there that he was, I think, a little disappointed in himself on getting that personal foul.
Yeah, he just had really poor position there against White and didn't really have much of a choice but to commit that reach around foul. And smart play by White on the other end to just draw the contact that way.
And more free throws coming up for Ave Maria. For the Gyrenes, and Jalen White was 100% free throw shooter coming in. He missed his first, and he has hit his last 8.
Makes sense why he was shooting 100% coming in.
He's having an off day.
Yeah.
He's only shooting 90% today.
It's good, though, to get 10 attempts at the free throw line
well
is a huge thing for Ave Maria, because if you can score from the free throw line, you're scoring with the clock. Stop giving yourself chances to continue to add on to their lead.
And coming up with the answer there, at least, is UT Southern as Reyes comes up with the points, as he's got 4 on the night. Rebound underneath by Sherwood. Very impressed with the passing of Jalen White, and gets it in underneath, and it ends up being a 2-pointer there by Alex Sherwood, who's in double figures with 10. 72-50, almost halfway through the second half. As driving harder to the bucket is done, and he has it swatted out of bounds. So UT Southern will have the basketball underneath their own bucket with 20 on the shot clock. Working on the baseline, back outside. The 3-pointer by Lentz a little bit short this time. Get the ball in the hands of White. Gets the ball right back. Good use of the bounce pass, misfiring his effort. And Sherwood cleans it up.
Yeah, he does, and he's been doing it all game. He's got a double-double with 11 rebounds and 12 points now.
Drive in the lane, that is up, no good. Rebounding his own shot is Baldwin. And it is Ave Maria with the ball. 3-pointer on the wing, though they are human, as Klekus misses this one. I tell you what, if you're trying to find a hero, one hero for Ave Maria, it's hard, but that was good solid work by Reyes, who puts 2 more in, as Reyes has 6 points. Oh, another open 3. They have a way of finding the open man. 8 points by Efforts, timeout call by Ave Maria. We've got 9:09 left in the contest, 77-52, they're up. We're gonna break. You're watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN. Back at Kingsport, Tennessee. And what's their nickname again?
The Gyrenes?
The Gyrenes are cooking.
They sure are.
Doing whatever it is Gyrenes do.
Yeah, the whole starting lineup, I mean, they're up. Efforts is their low scorer. He's actually the guy who averages the most this season. He's got 8, but 12 from Sherwood, 17 from Bennett, 17 from White, 20 from Klekus. I mean, you can't ask a whole lot more from your starting lineup than what they're getting here in this one.
UT Southern, they're balanced, but they don't have anybody in double figures yet.
Yeah, that's been their issue is they just haven't had a person take over yet. They haven't had an offensive player take over the way Klekus, for example, has for Ave Maria, and that's been to their detriment so far.
UT Southern down by 25, and the clock starting to be a problem. As I tell you what, Gyricles have really played some excellent defense, as that is no good on the long shot, and Ave Maria has the rebound. And work, open 3-point shot. That one doesn't fall by White. But who do you pick for Ave Maria? 20 points for Klekus, 17 each for Bennett and White, 12 points for Sherwood, and 8 for Efforts. I mean, who do you stop in that bunch?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you have much of a choice, especially since Efforts, their lowest scorer in this one, is typically their high scorer. I mean, he averages the most out of anyone on their squad this year.
Yeah, Ave Maria burning another timeout. We're down to 8:31 left in game one as Ave Maria up 77-52. You're watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN. Back at Kingsport, Ave Maria looking for their 10th win. They got a good chance of getting it. This is a great game. We got another good one coming up after this one in our second game of the day.
We sure do. Northwestern up in Iowa. Great program. They've continuously been a contender, facing a team in Faulkner that's definitely upcoming in terms of their talent as well.
I don't think I've seen better ball movement this year, though, than I've seen from Ave Maria. In the low post, and they kick back outside where you have it open. Look, this time misfiring is bury it, but the offensive board for Ave Maria, and the elbow that rims in and out by Kleckis, and put back up and in by Bennett.
Yeah, beautiful play again. Offensive rebounding, second chance points for Ave Maria. They've done a nice job in this game with crashing the glass offensively. They got 3 opportunities on that possession. Sherwood got the first offensive rebound and shuffled it around.
Getting it back to Lentz. Ball rotation, NBA, and then some 3. That's no good. And there with the answer and the score is Antonio Cochran. As it is 79 now to 54. Three-pointer by Kleckis is no good. Ave Maria's cooled off a little bit. And as I say that, no, a miss by White, but they get offensive boards. Time we get in a little closer, and White misses, and he puts it up, no good. And finally, it'll be Sherwood tapping it up and in as Sherwood has 14 points on the day.
Yeah, UT Southern, I mean, at this point in the game, obviously, it's probably a little bit, might be out of reach. 27 points, a pretty big difference to make up, but they're allowing way too many offensive rebounds.
Yes. And finally coming up with the defensive board is White. I don't think UT Southern has played badly today. I really don't. Line change for Ave Maria, as I think pretty much anyone that's got an Ave Maria uniform is going to get in in this game.
Yeah, it looks like they've gone with the second unit here.
First unit did pretty good. Now that's good ball movement by UT Southern, and the baseline shot is up and good by Cochran. He's averaging 10-6. He just got his first points of the afternoon. And a big-time collision. It's Mike Bell Jr. Clashed with Lentz. And they're going to separate him. We'll see exactly what transpires. I think we're going to have a flagrant foul called here. That foul's going to be called on Lentz, his second personal foul, an intentional foul. And that will send Ave Maria to the free throw line. First one good. One more coming up. And that is no good. 1 of 2 for Michael there. And it will be Ave Maria's basketball. Bradley Michael, a freshman, kicks the ball back outside. And the three-pointer is drained by Michael. That is seven. That is 7 points, I think, for him.
Yeah, 7 in very limited minutes, but he's played well when he's been in there.
It doesn't matter who's in the contest. They all run the offense perfectly. A long shot is going to be no good by Cochran. Ave Maria comes down with the basketball. A little stutter step by Michael. He's going to be good. But just because you're bringing subs in, they still run the offense the way it's supposed to. And at that time, it was Pablo Hernandez, a freshman, who worked around, had the open three top of the key, and he's going to get himself back to the free throw line. And the foul is on Baldwin. And that is misfired by Hernandez, who's looking for his first point. 5:22 left in this. If my math is correct, this would put it to 30.
Yes. Yeah, 30-point lead. Ave Maria showing why they're 9-0, undefeated this year, and a team that really, I mean, they're going to be pretty good this whole season, and I wouldn't be surprised if they contend for the Sun Conference title this year.
He puts in 2 of 3 on that. And it is 87-56. There's a lot of good teams here in the show this year.
Yeah, there always are, and that's one of the great things about this event is getting to see so many squads from around the NAIA here in Kingsport in the same place from different conferences. It's not something you get to see really anywhere else.
That's going to be White's first personal foul. They're just not rolling for UT Southern now. Going to the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, they've had a very slow second half offensively.
Boy, bang, bang, bang. 3-point shot this time. It's no good by White. And the offensive board by Ave Maria. And the three-pointer this time is good by Alcine. And it's 90-56. They average 93-3. I think they got a pretty good chance of getting it.
No doubt. I think they are going to eclipse that if they can score the way they have been recently. And even with the second unit in, like we said, Walt, it's just they continue to score no matter who's on the floor.
Now that is misfired. And by Robinson. Ave Maria. Good ball movements and the 3-point. That's Pablo Hernandez. Well, they're within 0.3 of a point of reaching their scoring average. 350, and the passing just absolutely amazes me. It's bang, bang, bang. Everybody knows where everybody else is. And getting the ball in the low post is Wilson. Wilson scores that. He's up to 6. And it's 93-58.
For Ave Maria, it really is, I think, a testament to the coaching that these players have received, that everyone from the top to the bottom of this roster understands offensively what they're trying to do and runs the offense efficiently.
Alcine misfires there, and taking it pretty well coast to coast is Baldwin. 4 substitutions for each team. I know Oakland's in the game on the other court. Oakland City University was up by 18 at the half in that game with Columbia. That's going to be done with the drive. Gets the ball right back. Good baseline drive, kicks it off. Crisp passing there for UT Southern. And dropping that one in was Jack Harper. And it is 93-61. Driving the shot fake, thinking about shooting the three is Michael. Left wing three, no good by Michael. UT Southern with the ball. Nice use of the bounce pass. That is no good by Jamil Wilson. The fouls will be shot by UT Southern. Just a reminder, we got all these great games on SESN, and we're going to see them through Sunday. If there's one you want to see again, they're available on demand. And you can watch it whenever you like.
One of the perks to SESN for sure.
One of many.
One of many.
One of many. Free throw is good by Wilson. And that makes it 93-62. And that shot is good by Wilson, and he gets it back to 30 at 93-63. The ball across the timeline is Michael. From downtown, that is no good by Lee. UT Southern's going to kick it into gear. I was going driving the ball, losing it momentarily. Back to Ave Maria. That shot no good on the baseline. Coming down with the rebound is Jamil Wilson. Nice move through the lane, and putting it up and in is done. Well, I guess he's not done yet. And it's 93-65. Another timeout is called. 1:38 left in this one. Ave Maria Largent in charge. We're going to break. You're watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN. Full court pressure by UT Southern. And that is driven down in the lane. Working strong to the bucket is Alcine. And it's going to be UT Southern's basketball. UT Southern working it across the timeline, and it's taken away. It is Ave Maria going to have to work hard to hit the triple-digit mark, but that's a step-back three. And that is no good as we're down to a minute to go. This one is done. As I said earlier, he's not. As Ryan Dunn puts the biscuit in the basket, it's 93-67. Across the timeline is Michael. Open three outside, and that's a swisher. As that was Richie with that bucket, the senior. Senior's getting some playing time. 96-67. And UT Southern can shoot those trays a little bit too. Is draining that one was Harper, his second three of the afternoon. 96-70, and Ave Maria has what is probably going to be the final possession of the ball game. And that's going to play it out. 96. What I'd like to do is take a quick break, and we come back. I think we're going to have an interview coming up. So stay with us. 96-67, our final in game one. You are watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN. We are back, 96-70 to score. We're going to get away a little bit, and we may be having Jamin Copeland coming to join us, the head coach of Ave Maria, and just a few minutes to get him, because we get these games going bang, bang quickly as far as the scoring for Ave Maria. 20 points for Kleckis, 19 points for Bennett, 17 for White, 14 for Sherwood, 8 for Everett, 7 for Michael, and 3 each for Alcine and Pache. For Tennessee Southern, one double-figure score. Lentz had 11 points to lead the way. For them, 9 points for Baldwin, 8 for Mike Bell, 7 for Cochran, 6 for Key, 6 for Harper, 7 for Dudd, and 8 for Reyes. As we're going to make way for game two. Final thoughts, Brendan, here in game one.
Well, I think we just saw Ave Maria come into this one and play their brand of basketball all game long. They got the pace moving in the first half, continued that in the second, found open shooters all day long. And again, testament to Coach Copeland and his ability to get his team to buy in and really understand, hey, this is our plan, this is how we're going to score the basketball. And they did that all game long.
Okay, game two is coming up in just a few minutes. That will be a separate stream for that game. But in game one, it is Ave Maria going to 10-0 with a 96-70 win over UT Southern. I want to thank Brendan Sweeney for doing a great job, and all of our SESN team for us here today. We'll be back in about 6 or 7 minutes. You're watching the show from Kingsport, Tennessee on SESN.